Welcome to my channel. Please enjoy the video.
What is going on, my tea sippers? I am back with another video. And I have some information that I want to share with you guys about Duke the Jeweler. See, right before this tragic incident happened to Duke the Jeweler, he was really getting his mind and life back on track. He was already making financial moves and winning as a boss in his own time. Duke liked to say, "I'm getting better." He used words like longevity, grind, marathon, and not a sprint. And the reason, guys, why I say that real bosses move in silence is because due to my research, it seems and it shows that Duke was doing exactly that. If you guys want to take the time to go on over to Instagram and look at his account, you can clearly see that he's displaying his works. Now, tea sippers, I did explain to you guys in a couple of videos before this one that Duke the Jeweler actually did business with a well-known rapper. However, guys, you don't see Duke the Jeweler posting up on a picture because he sold this well-known rapper some jewelry. Duke the Jeweler even done business with Mayweather. And remember, tea-sippers, how I explained to you guys how Lil Boosie took the picture when he was half naked with Duke the Jeweler the night of the dice game. And remember how I explained to you guys that Lil Boosie actually made Duke the Jeweler think he was going to buy a piece, and that was a promotional picture. And guys, please believe me, that was Boosie's idea. Duke the Jeweler did not offer to take a picture with Lil Boosie. It was actually the other way around. See, the truth of the matter is, tea-sippers, Duke the Jeweler has been doing business with celebrities, and I'm talking about big names in Hollywood for some time now. I recently seen a picture of Duke the Jeweler on a picture with Mayweather. And do you guys want to know when that picture was taken? It was taken years before he even went to Texas to visit his old buddy Boosie. Duke the Jeweler had even done business with DJ Khaled. And I'm finally going to throw that rapper's name out there. Plies has a couple of his pieces as well. And see, before this whole get down and this setup happened with Boosie, we never even heard of Duke the Jeweler because he was actually making moves like a boss behind the scenes. And like I said, if you go to his Instagram, he's not posted up with all the celebrities and businessmen that he's actually done business with. He's actually showing his work. See, Duke the Jeweler was actually moving in silence like a real boss, like the boss he was. He was moving in silence and taking acts and stages towards a larger goal without declaring his progress. You don't constantly see Duke the Jeweler posted up with all of these celebrities and businessmen that he's done business with. He done business in with about his way. And I want you guys to know that this is true for any activity, purchase, job, relationship, or event that has the potential to change your life's course. Duke the Jeweler was on it, and he was doing this, and he said he was getting better. And due to the facts, guys, of what we've seen and heard so far about this whole case, his potential to change his life actually ended it when he ran into Lil Boosie. And I want you guys to understand something, because people are making their opinions, and we all have a right to it, but we have to use common sense. If you guys were paying attention in the last video of the dice game to Duke the Jeweler's body language, we all seen Duke the Jeweler in real time, not just on a photo. We actually got to see him in a video. This man didn't bust a smile. This man had confidence written all over his face. He was actually comfortable where he was because he was persuaded to think that he was actually going to be comfortable and protected and safe. If anybody was looking like a starved out crazed fan, it had to been Boosie's criminal ass. Boosie's ugly ass was standing right next to him screaming behind in this man's ear. But remember, Boosie was hyping him on because he knew he was winning the dice game. That's why he was standing behind Duke the Jeweler screaming in his ear, because it actually proves, guys, what I just said. Duke the Jeweler was kicking their ass in this dice game. And guys, if you were really paying attention, silence is the ultimate weapon of power. Duke was quiet. Boosie was doing all the yelling and screaming. And Boosie flat out goes on Vlad TV and tells him that Duke did not win the dice game, and really actually nobody won. So how is it that Duke did not win the dice game, but nobody won? So where did the money go, Boosie? Inquiring minds want to know. And these are the questions that you guys should be asking. Matter of fact, Vlad TV should have asked Boosie. So if he didn't win, and you're saying that nobody actually won, where did the money go? Somebody please tag Vlad TV into this video, because the real question is, Boosie, if nobody won the dice game, but Duke lost, Who won the money? Where did it go? And see, you guys, someone has to take in consideration someone was actually watching Vlad TV's interview with Lil Boosie, and they were waiting for Boosie to tell a solid lie that can be actually turned around to make him more like a liar. Because right after that live TV interview, all of a sudden this video posts and resurfaces on the internet, which it was actually already on the internet. But it had to have been somebody that was close to either Boosie or either Duke the Driller. I want you guys to take a look, and this is just the minimum of his clients. Do you guys see the numbers that Duke the Driller was actually pulling in for his work? This is very telling. This man was nothing to mess around with. Duke the Driller had it going on, not in just the jewelry department. He actually had other hustles on the side. And what I mean by hustle, guys, I mean other business ventures. Like I said, Duke the Driller was a businessman, and that's all he was. See, he not only sold chains, he also sold rings, watches, earrings, and etc. And for all the disingenuous bloggers out there, like I stated, who lied on their videos and in their titles, claiming that Lil Boosie actually got the Tasmanian Devil chain back and gave it back to Duke's family, that's an absolute lie. And see, what you guys are not talking about is what the truth is. The truth is actually no one was able to get Duke's jewelry off of his neck. And thanks to the ugly ass Boosie, he already told that because he shouldn't have known that. Do you guys think that Duke the Driller was really going to have his jewelry on and make sure that someone was able to get his shit off of his neck? No, he custom made that, so he knew how he would lock it. This man was no fool by far. His daughter safely has that chain around her neck, and I doubt that she would ever take it off. This poor baby lost her father. Now she has to fend for her two younger brothers. And I gotta admit, T-Sippers, Lil Boosie actually went out with a bang, and no one was paying attention but me. Do you guys remember his actual last interview with Vlad TV? He actually had on sunglasses in a very dark room. He actually approached Vlad and was talking to Vlad, his close friend of 15 to 16 years, with sunglasses on his eyes. This doesn't make any sense, but does it? Boosie was actually telling Vlad he fucked up. Guys, not only was Duke the Driller into selling jewelry, he also had real estate. He actually gutted out homes, fixed them up, and sold them to families. So for the very last time, a message to Boosie: you are not a fucking boss. Duke the Driller was actually a boss, and you were jealous and you were intimidated by him. You knew the moves he was making because he worked with other celebrities around you and friends that you knew. And like I told you guys, Boosie had been going broke, and I just want to give you guys an update. I actually stated that Boosie's net worth was $800,000. Actually, guys, it dropped down to $500,000. And this is all public information. You guys can go and do your research yourself if you don't believe me. However, you guys know I try to stay on my channel as accurate as I can. And not only that, T-Sippers, I try to give you guys an update as much as possible about this case. And it seems that the criminal Boosie cannot stay offline. He's actually given us an update on his jail sentence, and he will be possibly telling us that they're coming for his ass. However, guys, it seems that Lil Boosie is actually for the first time shaking in his boots. He's actually crying out saying that his son's Instagram got taken away. However, guys, we actually know that that's not Lil Boosie's son's actual account because the guy can't read. He's actually illiterate, and Lil Boosie shared this on his live. And this actually proves, guys, and this is not alleged, that Lil Boosie is broke and money hungry, and he only eats off Instagram, this so-called boss. So mark my words, guys, Boosie is in real trouble, and he actually knows this. Because out of all other people, Jay Prince, Plies, and other rappers and celebrities who were available in that room have not came forward and spoke a word because they were actually unaware. Boosie set up the whole program. Boosie is the only one responsible. Duke the Driller was actually invited by Boosie and Boosie alone. This is why Boosie had his young ass nephew and his dirty ass little friend, sidekick, on the side. They were actually the ones involved in Duke the Driller's murder. Guys, please think back. Think back to Boosie's baby's mother. This young guy took 6 bodies on Boosie. He actually said that Boosie paid him $2,800 to murder her brother. Little Boosie uses young guys to take out people. Boosie's not gonna get his hands dirty. And I don't know how the state of Louisiana did not convict him. But like they said, guys, there was no DNA. Lil Boosie's DNA was not present at the scene because he actually paid this young man. The young man is still doing time. And there is no way in hell that this young man actually set up and lied and said that Boosie paid him to kill his baby mother's brother. Like I told you guys, Lil Boosie does have a pattern because he actually had his nephew and his little dirty ass friend, and these boys are under 21 years old, to actually take out Duke the Jeweler. It's just a repeated pattern. I told you guys. I want you guys to stay tuned for the next video. Like the video, comment, share, and subscribe. And I am going to catch you guys on the next video. Until then, stay safe.